Hi guys, Lonnie here. Okay, guys, I honestly really appreciate all the good feedback we got yesterday for the warrior video. And I have just as exciting ideas for the assassin here today for you guys. Going from some basic balance to some crazy ideas like a new weapon. Lots of cool ideas for talents. But yeah, I'll talk about everything here. Like all the weapons, all the talents, all the abilities of assassin. Okay, before we go into any of the talents, we'll talk about the new shit I have planned. Let's talk real quick about weapon balance. The Atom Rifle desperately needs a buff. It's been unplayable for a long time. Just because of the last nerf, I would completely revert the last nerf, okay? Then since I also, like, in my dream patch chose to nerf the axe, nerf the stone staff, nerf the ice staff, the obelisk. I want to make sure that the Atom Rifle is not like too strong, so I'm nerfing it after the revert for 10% damage, okay? I think it would be in a really good spot then. But yeah, gonna talk about this in a second again when I talk about weapon talents, okay? Next up, no changes to the sniper rifle. However, I will give it a new talent, but again, talking about it in a second. And lastly, most importantly, I would be removing the shredder from the game, and I would add throwing stars. I think it fits the theme of assassin perfectly, and it will also work perfectly with the talents I have in mind. Basically, it works pretty much exactly like Genji. Like you go in, throw your shurikens, they fly like 5 at a time, not 3 like Genji. Important because of my talent that I have in mind for it. But before we start with all the talents, I want to quickly say that I want to do the same with abilities as I told you guys I want to do with weapons, okay? And that is make the cooldown reduction, like the Saboteur talent here, as well as Assassin Speed over here, a passive, okay? Obviously not just for Assassin, for all the classes. And then we can actually choose between the 3 specific talents, especially here for the abilities. Because right now, I just feel like you're pretty much forced to play Saboteur pretty much all the time. And it would just make for much more fun gameplay if you actually spec into one of the 3 abilities here, without having to worry about being more efficient because of cooldown reduction. This way we will see way more different builds. My goal is to make every ability, every weapon completely viable on every class. Okay, so let's actually start again with the weapons. Again, as I said, revert Elm nerf, then nerf it again for 10% damage. And I will add a new talent to the Elm Rifle. Keep in mind again, you're gonna have the 20% basic damage. And then you can also choose this talent if you choose to main the Elm Rifle with your assassin. The talent is pretty basic. Remove all bloom from the Elm Rifle. This might sound too crazy, this might sound insanely strong, but hear me out. In very close range, it's gonna make absolutely no difference. Talking about like 5-meter fights against like an X-Warrior or something, you pretty much already hit all the shots with the Elm Rifle. And the DPS was just the reason why you lost the fight. So very close range, I don't think it matters. Very long range, it also doesn't matter because you would just ADS with the Elm Rifle anyways. And it is full accuracy. But there are these mid-range fights where it would work exactly like a gold slug. You can jump and shoot. You can move around quickly, blink, shoot. It's honestly pretty much just a quality of life change. But I think it would actually bring the Elm Rifle over the edge to be a better weapon for Assassin only than a Slug Rifle. And that's exactly what needs to happen. The Elm Rifle should be stronger than a Slug Rifle for the Assassin. It should still be weaker for the other classes. Because again, my goal is that every class can play every weapon and make the builds work. But playing their own class weapons and abilities should always be stronger. Of course, there are going to be situations where you still want the Sniper Rifle with a mage. And that's good. But it should be way less efficient than if you play the mage with 2 mage weapons at their respective like distances and favored situations. For example, Ice Staff Mage, you always want to fight in a building. At the same time, it shouldn't be strong at like Sniper Rifle range, right? Makes sense, right? Next up, Sniper Rifle talent. Straight up, just 25% reload speed. Yeah. Solves the issue that Assassin is too weak with the Sniper Rifle compared to any other class with their main weapon. And Sniper Rifle has been run as the first forge for ages now. And I don't want it to change with the Elm Rifle coming in, being strong again. I want people to play Elm Rifle, I want people to play Sniper Rifle, and I want people to play Shuriken. Throwing stars. Like as main weapons. And I think this will do it. 25% more DPS for Assassin without making the single shot beyond broken. And I think it's perfect. Other classes don't get the benefit. Assassin does. Perfect. Okay, now to the throwing stars. As I said, you throw 5 throwing stars, like Genji. It's supposed to have pretty much the exact same attack speed as a Slug Rifle, but hit for more damage, obviously, if you hit all of them. Like, no question about it. I think I would like to have it at like 700 damage, including the talent. Obviously, this is gonna be the close range weapon for Assassin, because on long range and mid range, it's gonna be pretty much impossible to hit all 5 throwing stars. Plus, I wanna give it damage drop off to ensure that this weapon is only gonna be used for close range. To like more mid range, you know? If you're really good with it. And now the talent. I am super excited about this talent. If you hit all 5 shurikens Can I stop saying shurikens? Throwing stars. The enemy will be slowed for 50% for 1 second only though. And this will really give you this assassin feeling, you know? You get to the close range with the blink, get the 5 throwing stars in, and you can actually assassinate someone, you know? Obviously, you're gonna be very hard to hit all 5, but it should be really rewarding if you do hit all 5. And I think that's perfect. It requires high skill. It's gonna be super satisfying to play. And imagine, like, again, blinking in 5 throwing stars. They're gonna be slowed for a second. You pull out the sniper rifle and use the slow to, like, get the headshot in or something, you know? Like, you could make some crazy plays with this. Please let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below. Next up, the concussion bomb. Right now, everybody's running Saboteur. Again, this will not be a choice anymore, so you will have to pick one of these 3 talents. And I want to make sure that this talent is good. I have 2 ideas for this. One I like a little bit more than the other. But let's start with the basic one. Remove the self damage from the self knockback. Yeah, it would not be overpowered. Right now, it feels very bad to use it, especially because it hurts your armor as well. I tried playing this and I feel like I can only use this talent if I do have a passive repair rune, because it does hurt you so much. We gotta keep in mind that it will get cooldown reduction anyway, since this is gonna be a passive now, which would obviously make it stronger, but this will happen to all the abilities in the game, okay? But don't worry, I have this in my mind, so I'm gonna be nerfing healing abilities and vision abilities. The other talent I came up with, which I personally like a little bit more, is the double conk talent. Imagine the following: you throw a conk, the enemy gets hit, knocked back in the air, and when they touch the ground again, they will bounce another time. Obviously not for the full knockback, but like, let's say half the knockback, like a mini conk on top. And this would make for crazy plays, guys. Like, if you do it right, under the right circumstances, with maybe like a reload speed rune as well. Imagine sniping someone, conking someone, mid-air sniping him again. They touch the ground, get another knockback, and another snipe. Like, you could make some crazy combos. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of counterplay from every other class to like not make this broken. But the double knockback would be really difficult to deal with. And I think it could be too strong with the cooldown, especially since you're always gonna have this cooldown reduction. So I think the concussion bomb probably needs a cooldown nerf as well, by like a good 3 seconds or something on gold. But yeah, I would really enjoy this talent. Next up, let's talk about Smokescreen. I think Smokescreen is perfect. I don't think it's weak. I don't think it's unfun. I like the talent. I would actually completely keep the Smokescreen like it is. And I don't think anybody ever thought it's overpowered or anything. And lastly, Sensor Drone. First up, I will also nerf the cooldown on it by a couple seconds, maybe 5, perhaps even more, because right now, even if you do not play this talent, you can actually keep up with Sensor Drone pretty much all the time. And I don't like that. I feel like there should be like some cooldown in between for enemies to make a move, you know? Especially since I'm gonna remove this talent, which increases the duration by 10 seconds, and add a new one that all your teammates can see whatever you see with the Sensor Drone. We already have this on the flare. It's not overpowered. It is certainly strong, especially since Sensor Drone is so good in buildings. But yeah, like picking it over, for example, the new Concussed talent would need it to be strong, and talents should be strong. And now my 2 favorites, the movement ability talents. Actually, before we get into the talents, Hidden will get a big buff from me because it is by far the worst ability in the game. I want to add a movement speed bonus to Hidden. I will put it at like 30% for the moment because it really doesn't give you anything else. Like, if you compare it with a Ghost Walk, it's absolutely garbage. And you do need a movement aspect on your movement ability, like something that at least makes you faster. Now let's talk about the talents. Keep Infiltrator will work pretty nicely with the new buff, and Hidden just straight up does need a buff. But Blink, okay? I don't really feel like this shield here fits the assassin in any way. And I thought about a much more fun talent. You guys know Tracer from Overwatch? I want something similar. I want you to be able to blink, and then for 3 seconds, if you press the button again, you will blink back to where you started. You could make some really crazy plays, especially with the other changes I proposed here. Like, think about the new Shuriken weapon, okay? Throwing stars. Oh my goodness. Guys, think about the new throwing stars weapon. Imagine blinking in super close range, throwing in the shurikens, okay? And then blinking again and boom, you're out. They're crippled maybe, and you can take the next angle and try to chase them down, you know? Maybe throw out a smoke screen, get more movement speed again. And it would like feel like you're actually playing an assassin, you know? Like you're coming out of nowhere and boom, you're gone again. You're invisible, you're out, you know? I think it fits the theme perfectly, and I would love this so much in the game. I think it would be so much fun to play. But yeah, those are my ideas. So let's summarize real quick. Allen Rifle nerf reverted, but 10% less damage. Sniper Rifle 25% reload speed talent. New weapons throwing stars. Talent for the throwing stars, cripple. Hitting all 5 throwing stars will slow your enemy for 50% for 1 second. Double knockback conk talent, or remove damage from self-knock. Keep the smoke screen. Nerf cooldown on sensor drone. Add the new talent that your teammates can see enemies as well. New blink talent, blink back in time to where you started. And the hidden buff of 30% extra damage. Those are my 13 changes I would like to see for Assassin. And I would really appreciate any feedback on this. I will show all of these ideas to high-risk guys, so if you have anything to say to this, now's the time. Okay guys, and that's it for me for today. I am, as you guys can probably tell, really excited for the patch and everything that's to come. Guys, if you're watching this video today on the 16th of October, I will be live discussing the new patch with Saw on his stream at 9 PM CET. So 3 hours after this video is live. And we're gonna talk about everything as well, share ideas. And since the man has a good chance of becoming the new Realm Royale dev, this is the best way to get our ideas to high-res. I'm gonna be making a couple videos with him as well. And yeah, man, I'm really excited for everything that's coming, guys. It's a great time to be a Realm Royale player. We finally have hope again, man. And it feels damn good, man. It feels damn good. Okay, I'll catch you guys around. Can't make a second video today, no time. I think we're back to 1 video a day now, but that's fine. I'm gonna be streaming again on Monday. Haven't done it in a while, but like I had to get so many videos out, like I just had to start somewhere. So yeah, back to the normal stuff, but this time we have hope, guys, for more. See you around. Goodbye.